Okay, take two. Let's try again because I wasn't getting any notifications through, so I wasn't sure if it was going out. And then it said my Wi-Fi was like bad and that, so it dropped it. So I'm not sure what happened there, but apologies. Um, so I just want to talk about Google not being your friend, and I'll tell you where that came from. Do you remember the good old days where you could go on social media and say like, like ask a question, and then a mate would like come back or a so-called mate, and then say, "Hi George," and then say like, "Google's your friend," because they couldn't be asked to like give you an answer or something like that. Got me thinking a little bit. And actually, Google is not your friend, then, is it really? Because if you go onto like Brother Google and start typing in a question, often you'll get like 1,000 billion people's opinions of the question you're asking, and it's not necessarily relevant. Or it could be like the answer you're not looking for, or it could be false information, or like a bad feedback on a particular thing, or whatever. So it got me thinking, like, for our children, can you imagine a scenario in a class where your child sat there wanting to know the answer to a question and they need a little bit of help and support? And like they go, teacher, can you tell me how to get the square root of this maths problem, please? And they'll be like, Google is your friend. I'm not telling you. Can you imagine what that life would be like for them poor children trying to learn and genuinely learn the answer to a problem or a question? So I think that Google's not your problem. Well, Google's not necessarily your friend. I mean, it can help you by sure, but it's not the be all and end all, is it? Do you remember the good old days where you'd like talk to somebody in a social environment like a cafe or a pub, and you'd sort of ask them their opinion on something? That is like a friend asking another friend. It's surely better to speak to a circle of friends and get their opinions on something because they can feed back and they can give you a plus, for and against. Whereas like Google might be just like, that's it. And it's not necessarily the right or wrong way, is it? But it just got me thinking. Google isn't necessarily a friend, is it? But a friend is always a friend. And I like talking to people. I like talking to friends and building relationships and asking opinions from friends, real life people, not just like the opinion of Google and what people have like put up. But it's certainly a good source of information if you want to like sort of come to your own conclusions. Let me just do a few ways here. Thanks for jumping on, guys. Hope you're enjoying the weather and spending some quality time. Hi, Andy. How you doing? Saw your son's Liverpool kit there on your Facebook profile, so it looks pretty cool. So awesome, awesome, awesome. So yeah, Google is not necessarily your friend if you think about it, because you might not get the answer you're looking for, or it might give you an answer that you weren't expecting, or it might be some kind of like bad feedback on something, and but that's just one person's opinion or experience of that like experience, isn't it? So just got me thinking. Google is not necessarily your friend, but on social media, your friends are. It's like being at the pub or a cafe. I'd rather be speaking to a friend and get a friend's opinion than Google's opinion. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. It's just something that got me thinking, that was all. I'm doing some painting today. Let me just show you this. Let me just turn it around. There you go. It's had one coat of under primer at the moment, so hate painting. Absolutely hate painting. Is anybody on here like painting? Does anyone in the world like painting? I don't find it particularly good. Something that gets me through it. I put some tunes on in the background, and I just kind of like get locked in a zone and just get on with it. Really, I hate painting. I hate it. Hence the quality of my painting, but at least it's getting done, isn't it? It's a job that I'm getting done, and I have not asked Google how to paint either. I've just kind of like just got on with it, really. Trial and error, learn by experience, learn by your mistakes, all that kind of stuff. Just crack on. So I didn't ask Google for that one. Just asked a friend, how do I paint a cupboard door? So there we go. So yeah, Google, do one. Nah, it's good for some things. I'm not going to diss Google. I ain't come on here to diss Google. I've come in here to encourage friends to open up to each other and start a conversation and start talking to each other. and be friendly again. You know, like meet up once in a while, have a coffee with people and catch up, because that's what it's all about. Friends' opinions, in my opinion, are much better than Google's. That's all I'm saying. And that's the point I'm trying to make. Hi, Darren. Thanks for jumping on. And Philip and Andy, Mohammed, Gail, Pamela, Manga, Obaid, and George. Philip, I, on the other hand, do it for a living. I know, and I bet you're a quality craftsman at what you do, and you have to give me some painting tips. But I'm not going to... Don't worry. If you give me any tips, Philip, I promise you this much. I won't be setting it up as a business because I hate painting, but I respect the fact that you do it for a living, and I trust that you're very good as well at what you do, because you must love it and you must enjoy it to be able to do it as a living as well. So, you know, there's something to be said about that, and it's a great craft that you guys do as well. So keep up the good work, Philip, and I'll be asking for those tips face to face and not through Google. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.